This delicious vegetable soup was made in a different way and the outcome will blow your mind. This is not your regular vegetable soup. Keep watching to see how the soup was made, and I bet you that when you try it for the first time, you'll be hooked to it. Now let's begin without any further ado. Into the pot, I introduce goat's meat, introduce stockfish head and stockfish flesh, introduce pepper, seasonings, onions, and then I will introduce crayfish. This crayfish will help bind the taste of this meat. This has been my secret to a delicious meal. So try it, you will love the outcome. I will stir everything to combine here, and I will cover and allow this to come to a boil for up to 10 minutes. You can introduce water to cook the meat at this point. If you're using a tougher meat than goat meat, it is your preference, okay? After 10 minutes, I went in and introduced water to cook the meat properly. I would then introduce dry fish. Introduce any dry fish of choice, okay? Anything you can afford. I even realized that when you make any dish with minimal quantity, the taste is always outstanding. I don't know why. If you can testify to this, let me hear your testimony in the comment section. After introducing the fish, I introduced habanero pepper, and then I covered and brought it to a boil for another 10 minutes. Then I will stir properly to combine and introduce this cow skin. I'm introducing this cow skin now because it is not difficult and I don't want it to soften too much, during the process of cooking. Here I will introduce periwinkle. You can decide any periwinkle you want. It is your choice. Cover this and allow it to simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. And when I open up, I'm going to introduce another crayfish. Crayfish is one ingredient that will help enhance the taste of your soup, so don't minimize it. I introduce onions. Onions will also help infuse sweetness into the soup. Remember, we're making vegetable soup. If you're on a healthy journey, the soup might not be for you because the soup requires a whole lot of oil and you wouldn't want to stand that. But you can also make it without oil, right? The taste will be a little more different, but it's still going to taste very well. Now I added oil, stirred properly to combine, and I covered and brought it to a boil for another 10 minutes. Now in here we have a little quantity of water left and the rest is oil. Then I introduce seasoning cubes and I will introduce more crayfish. This is not the kind of soup where you manage crayfish. Give it enough crayfish and you will love the outcome. From the beginning, I said that this was not your regular vegetable soup. In today's vegetable soup, we're not making use of water leaves. We're not using water leaves today. Uziza leaf should be the first leaf you introduce into the pot at this time, and you're going to stir very well to combine just as I did here, right? And I'm going to introduce more oil at this time, and this will be the second batch of palm oil into the soup. Like I've said, if you're on a healthy journey, please stay away from the soup, or you can also make it without oil. But a good oil into the soup will help infuse that best taste into your soup. Taste and adjust with any lacking ingredient at this point. I'm adjusting with a bit of salt and I will stir properly to combine. At this point, you should know that the soup is going to be very delicious. Through the layering, the pattern at which the soup was made, the ingredients tells that the soup will be delicious. This is the right time to introduce the vegetable leaf. This vegetable leaf is a whole lot, right? If you make a little soup in your house, you can use, the quantity that fits your pot. But for me, my soups are usually in a large quantity. I do that because I make soup once in a week, and that saves me a whole lot. If you can handle a large quantity of soup, I will advise you make soup and store in your fridge. That's if you have a working fridge or freezer. Okay, that will save you a whole lot of time. After combining the vegetable properly into the pot, I will introduce crayfish and I will introduce more oil. And these are the last batch of crayfish and oil I will introduce into the soup. And at this point, I will stir very well to combine. You can see how beautiful the soup is already looking. And I bet you that the soup tastes delicious. I don't know the word to qualify the taste of the soup. actually. But I know that when you try it for the first time, you will get hooked to the soup. I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to 426 Kitchen. If you're new here, you're welcome. On this channel, we cook all food African, and if those interest you, kindly head over to the subscription button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your bell notification so you'll be notified each time we post a new video, and become one of our family members. Here we are open to corrections, but overall, you will learn how to make all kinds of Nigerian dishes the right way. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. I appreciate you. Here, I allow the soup to simmer for up to 3 minutes, and I will stir properly to combine. Let me know the swallow you think will pair very well with the soup. And also, when you recreate the soup, please let me know in the comment section. It will make me very happy. And at this time, I will stir very well to combine, and the soup is ready. Let me know the swallow you think will pair very well with the soup, and if you will try the soup. This is the outcome of the soup, looking very greenish and beautiful. Thank you for watching. Till I see you in my next video. Do have a pleasant day. Bye bye.